Hello, welcome back. So now we are going to see we have given the search with respect to our target of interest, that is the three genes, and it has been searched with respect to the how many samples it has been altered. And after altering the sample with respect to copy number of alterations and mutation count, they have given this particular print visualizations with respect to how many cancers data set has been altered with respect to the colors they are indicating, and we have selected only the TCGA pan cancer data sets. So this data has been shown with respect to copy number of alterations and mutation count only with respect to TCGA pan cancer at glance. And in that, how many cancer data sets has been altered with respect to only our target search. Based on that, only this visualization has been shown. Even you can download this particular visualization data in the form of PDF format, PNG data, that is in image format, or patient order information, or in the form of tabular, or you can directly open in Onco printer. So like this data can be downloaded from here. Now we are going to see the cancer type summary, what data it is showing. So here in cancer type summary, we have given the query gene, that is T53PTEN PIK3CA. So here you can see the y-axis showing the alterations of the frequency. Even you can change with the what type of data you want in y-axis, and you can see the sort by x-axis data. You want alphabetically or x-axis or y-axis data. Here you can see 32 of 32 category of cancer types are showing based on the filter. This filter default they have used. If you want to show the particular bar plot with respect to only cancer study or cancer type or cancer type in detail. So these are the plot has been generated based on the alterations frequency, mutation count data, and copy number of alterations. So here the data has been generated based on the 32 types of different cancer type of TCGA pan cancer data sets. So here they are showing the prostate cancer, lung cancer, breast cancer, and so on. So how many cancers and how the data has been altered with respect to the search option. So here you can see the alterations frequency of mutation count of the query study which we have given. So all the data set with respect to alterations in the form of bar plot has been generated, and what actually the colors are indicating, it is nothing but the green are indicating about the mutation data, and the purple color is indicating about the fusion of that particular gene. Red is indicating about the amplification of gene, deep deletions, blue color, and the gray color is indicating about the multiple alterations in the particular cancer type. So if you want to see only the genes with respect to only one cancer gene of your interest, so it is showing with respect to only T53 gene. So in T53 gene, how many cancers the gene has been altered with respect to mutation data and copy number of alterations. So likewise, you can click on one particular gene and you can get the data set also. So you can see the graph has been changed now. The alteration data they have given with respect to our search option, PIK3CA data, if you just want that. So how many cancer type it has been altered and which colors are indicating what type of information. So this OncoPred option we have seen with respect to only a search option of particular gene. What is cancer summary it is talking about we have seen. Now we are going to see the mutual exclusive, what the data it is showing. It is showing about the data they have created some score with respect to genes, and they have given key value for that. Actually significant only, actually leading genes or the significant genes you want. So based on the algorithm, they have generated this log2 value and p value or q value scores. So you can, if you're interested in more than one particular search options of the particular gene, you will get all the q value and p value of your data sets, and you can download from here in the form of tsv format. So you want only the p value of the particular gene score, you can tick a checkbox from here based on your interest. So you just want you don't want the co-occurrence genes, you want only the significantly mutated genes. You can click and you can get your results from here. And what the plots are they are showing about? They are speaking about the plot with respect to this particular three gene of your interest. So here you can see the plot is been generating, and the plot is been generating by using how many data sets. So they have taken the data types, that is a copy number of alterations. It is taking time. So here you can see a very nice visualization they have given with respect to the gene of your interest you have given. So it is showing the T53 genes, how many samples has been affected. So the sample information with both the profile, that is copy number of alteration data and mutation count of data. So here you can see the T53 mRNA expression data, RESM of normalized immunoresistance high sequencing data of RNA-seq datasets. So based on this, the data has been plotted with respect to the copy number of alterations of only T53 genes. So here you can see how many the samples has been altered. They have given the sample ID, T53 gene data, that is the what type of protein change has been happened, what type of mutation it is. It is a deep deletion mutation. So likewise, the plot has been segregated with respect to the copy number of alterations, and what the colors are indicating, you can see it is been mentioned over here. Even you can download the data from here in the form of data format, PDF format, or image format. Here you can see we have given only the three search interests. So based on that, they have selected the data, and they have given the drop down option in the form of only three genes. So I will so here you can see, rather going to the change gene, I will show you. You can change the x-axis and y-axis data based on your interest. You want only the mutation count data, you want only the mRNA or copy number of alterations or protein level change, or you want the clinical attribute. So you can use this particular drop down option, and you can uh, again change this particular plot with respect to your search option. And here if you want to change the particular gene, if you want PTEN gene, so likewise the data will be again changed, and the plot will be generated based on your search option. Now I'm going to show you what the mutations it has been talking about. So the plot is again changed with respect to the particular search of our interest, that is PTEN genes. So likewise the visualization you can get after interpreting and analyzing your data. Now we are going to see what type of mutation data they are showing us with respect to this particular search option. So what we have seen in the GDC portal. So like this, the plot you can see with respect to only the search option which we have given P53 in GDC portal. Here we have given more than one particular gene of our interest, and likewise the plot has been generated. This is nothing but the lollipop plot. Here they have showing the T53 mutations, and the plots has been generated with respect to the missense mutations, amino acid chains. Here you can see the what color they are actually indicating about. Green color, it is indicating about the missense mutations, inframe mutations, fusion genes are there. So likewise the colors has been indicated only with respect to T53 gene, and it is also linked towards the different resources, that is reference sequence database, ensemble database, CCDS database, UniProt database. So here the links are also available. Even here the link is available with respect to RCSB PTB database. That is, you can view this particular gene in the form of the protein data in the form of view 3D structure. So when you click on view 3D structure, you can see the 3D structure with respect to this particular search option. So here is the 3D structure available. So very nicely it is giving a more visualizations and the data with respect to different sources they have been stored in this CBio portal, which is really a very nice platform. So one can use this particular platform after giving the query, analyzing, after interpreting your data. You can finally analyze by using very nice visualization tools which they have been introduced in this particular CBio portal. So even you can see this particular 3D structure of this particular T53, and you can get the 4-letter code of PDB ID from here. After clicking this particular 4-letter code, you can see this particular structure even in RCSJPDB database. Even you can download this data in the form of PyMol script, or you can directly go this particular structure in RCSJPDB database. Here you can see the mutation count with respect to T53 genes and the gene information. Show the chain tables. So you can so here the mutation count data has been shown with respect to different cancer types and the patient ID and what type of protein change and what type of annotation information you can see. So very nicely they have explained the data with respect to omics data sets, what type of protein change, what type of in which cancer type with respect to patient ID, what type of mutations has been included. So this overall data you can get from this CBio portal platform. So now we are going to see the comparison or the survival plots. So here we are getting nothing but the survival plot with respect to only the 3 genes we have searched and against the number of samples they have been studied. Okay, here you can see the altered group or the unaltered group. So how many altered genes are there with respect to the samples or overlapping genes or overlapping samples. Here you can see the survival plot. Again the clinical data, mutation data, copy number of alterations data. So I will click only survival plot. Here you can see how many alterations with respect to sample they are included. So in only in T53 genes, 3,943 samples has been altered with respect to 3,939 samples, and so on with respect to other genes. So you will get the survival plot what we have seen in GDC portal. So likewise, you can get the plot also from this particular platform, and even you can download this data with respect to your search interested data set. You want to take a data or PDF or image file. So there are various options are available based on your interest. You can see what are the different analysis and options they have been provided. So CN segments is nothing but what we have seen in previous demo. That is the copy number of alterations. Now we are going to see what pathway information, if it is available, what pathway information it is showing. I think it is not there. But the pathway alterations, if we provide, that is in drop down box, if we will give the option like P53 signaling pathway, then it will show you the what type of pathway informations are there and how the alterations are included. So here you can see the pathway informations with respect to alterations data. So very nicely they have given overall all the information in the single platform itself. We are getting the omics data sets with respect to different cancer types. We are also getting the visualization with survival data and clinical data. We are also getting the 3D structure of the particular search options, and we are also getting the pathway informations with respect to the scores and the genes has been matched. So you can see if you are interested any one gene, the particular pathway is going to change. So which pathway it is showing? It is showing about the RTK RAS pathway with respect to the search option. So apart from the PIK3 genes and PTEA genes, what other genes they have been altered in the particular pathway, that is RTK RAS pathway. So this type of alterations, inhibitions and alterations with respect to pathway you can get. So you are also getting the scores with respect to alterations, and you are also getting the gene which is being matched. So you can see the pathway has been now changed. So based on your interest, you can uh, search this particular pathways with respect to your target of your interest. So it is still loading, I think. So you can download this data in the form of TSV format again, and even you can take this particular image data and download. So this type of options are also available. Expression data, now we are going to see the expression data. So here you can see very nicely the expression data has been plotted with respect to our three target of our interest. Here the expression data has been plotted with respect to T53 expression of RNA-seq data with respect to only log 2 value. So the plot has been generated. So here overall or cancer type with respect to the plot has been generated. If you want to select only one particular cancer type with respect to your data, you can also select. So here it is showing about the TCGA pan cancer data of 32 different projects, that is a cancer type. And it is showing the log scale, show the mutations. If you want to show the copy number of alterations also in this same plot, you can click and it will generate the copy number of alterations data plot with respect to only T53 gene. So if you want to click on PTEN gene or PIK3CA gene, so this plot will again regenerate. So now you can see the data, and the colors are indicating between nothing but the mutation, what type of mutation it is with respect to different cancer types. So even you can get the patient ID information, patient ID information, expression data, mutations, and copy number of alteration. Did it gain or lost the mutation like this? So even you can download this data in different format. And now the download option. So this is nothing but the deep demo which I have given to you about the CBio portal, how you can give your query, how you can search, and what type of different samples it has been altered with respect to different cancer type, what type of omics data set you can get with the clinical data sets. Even more data points they have included like a plot, oncoprint option. It is also linked towards the pathways of the particular gene alterations. So this particular CBio platform will be really helpful for those candidates who want to take their data set with respect to long-term study, so that they can come up with certain analysis of drug designing or druggable targets in the form of biomarker study or precision cancer medicines, with by sticking with only a particular target of patients and their sample informations and their cancer type with respect to the gene of their interest. So till this much, whatever I have explained, I have given the demo. If somebody have any questions, they can ask to me, including the GDC portal and the CBio portal both. Or else it will be overall whatever the means the tool which we have used, the data transfer tool, how to give the command and download the large data set, and what type of data it is included in the form of open access or control access, and this particular GSC bioportal, what type of data sets they have included. This overall flow we have seen in this particular 3 to 4 day of session, that is virtual session about the canceromics data. And here in this particular CBio portal, you can also download directly the data set in the form of CBio portal, that is clinical and genomics data sets. So this is nothing but the I have taken only the two database, that is CBio portal and GCT portal, and I have tried to explain my level best to explore all the data points which are available in the CBio portal and GCT portal, how you can explore your data with respect to by studying only omics data set or genomics or proteomics data sets, what type of different data points and data fields we are getting, how we can download those data sets in different file formats, that is BAM formats, VCF, text file, and TSV file, how we are getting the clinical data sets and so on. So again, there are different databases are also there for omics study. Based on your interest, you can view those data sets or the databases which are available. So this is nothing but the what is actually the omics data set contain, what are the different data points are available with respect to how many cancer type. So I just want to finally conclude today's session with respect to cancer omics virtual session by using different platform and tools. If somebody have any questions, they can ask to me, or else we can finally conclude our today's final day session. So thank you all the participants for joining today's session. I will wait for 2 minutes. If somebody have questions, they can ask to me. Or in future, if they have any queries with respect to omics data set analysis or interpreting those data, they can contact me in this particular mail ID in future.
Ma'am, I have a different question from here. I have a question about which package in R is good for microarray data analysis for cancer.
I think in bioconductor package, I think I have given the
Yeah.
presentation. Yeah, this particular bioconductor
Mhm.
project, if once you will download in our language, there in our language you will get a different packages which will be available for downloading your different omics data or a microarray data sets.
Okay, ma'am.
Even I
And
will
ma'am,
go
which is a good package in R for plotting data?
plotting your data.
Yeah.
Actually, based on your visualization, what type of visualization you want, very interactive visualization or different types of, means here they have included the lollipop visualization, something that is new. So based on your visualization of your interest, you
Yeah.
can take. Even I will, if whatever the questions if you want to ask me, you can ask. I will just note down it, and in future I will definitely share with you all based whatever the questions you are asking. Means see, now you are asking what is the package which is involved for visualization. So in I will just go through what is the best package and I will let you know. So can you please tell your name?
Janki.
Janki.
Yeah.
So you want which is the particular package for analysis of microarray data, right?
Yeah, and where we can plot it like nicely, not.
Okay, okay. Definitely, I will let you know this question. What's the different package and the microarray data? How can we analyze those data set by using the packages which are available in the different languages?
Also,
So, which language you are comfortable?
mhm.
Here they
Thank you
are
so much.
telling about their language.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Mhm. So actually, I wanted to ask one more thing. So can we use data from these portals for validation studies?
yeah, definitely you can use because this particular GDC portal, overall, all the researchers with respect to their interest of omics, all of them are using this particular platform for
Mhm.
interpretations and validation of data. So this will be a very helpful for your study.
Okay,
You can
thank you so
validate your
much.
data. Oh, yes, welcome. Okay, I think the questions are not there, but definitely I will help you in future if you have any queries with respect to your study. I will try my level best to give you the best solutions regarding your query. So thank you all the participants. I really appreciate for attending the 4 day session about the answeromics data, and thank you all.
Nilofer,
Yeah.
I have a question. Yeah, you told like we will be getting certificates. So like when will we get that?
It in 2 working days you will get the certificates.
Okay. And in between that it got disconnected the meeting. So
Mhm.
I think you have recorded both the meetings, huh?
Yes, yes. Even I have mailed all
Okay.
the recordings.
Yeah. That mail I saw. Yeah, I
Yes,
saw.
yes.
Okay, then we just send this
Sure,
video
sure,
like recording also.
sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Nilofer. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.